It is that time of year again where I need to basically fix my entire life for the start of the new year. Essentially, I want to do a whole list of things that I haven't started yet, and the new year starts in 18, 13 days? 13 days! So I have 13 days to get my whole life together. Okay, not my entire life together, but I always have the long list of things that I want to do. Setting my goals, making a vision board, decluttering, cleaning my space, setting like an action plan for the new year, basically everything that I haven't started yet. But today, I'm tackling one thing at a time so I don't go overwhelmed, because I do that a lot and then I don't do anything at all. So to prevent that, I'm going to start by decluttering my room. So I had a box in the summer that I went through, but I have more stuff that I want to try to either sell on Depop or donate. So I'm going to go through that today. I realized that there are a lot of things that I don't wear that are like good quality and that I could sell or just donate, and they're just taking up space. And with like Christmas and the new year coming, I kind of want to get rid of all those things to make room for new stuff. That's what I'm gonna do. Sometimes it is a little bit overwhelming because Depop I feel like is really hard to sell things, but I will link my Depop in the description in case anyone wants to check it out. So that is first on the to-do list. I'm starting off on a positive note, cleaning up on a positive note, which is good. So let's keep that rolling throughout this video, is what I'm thinking. All right, I've talked long enough. I'm trying to postpone cleaning. Let's get into first decluttering my things. So here is you can't even see this giant box of things that I'm thinking I don't really need anymore, don't use, and I'm gonna try and sell. There's also some other things in my closet that I know I don't wear and that I want to get rid of, but this has been sitting here like for a while. It's time to go through this. Continuing on with kind of like last minute prep for the new year, I wanted to do some goal setting and kind of like a year in review. I haven't actually thought about like in-depth goals that I really want to complete for the next year, but today I decided it would be a perfect day to start that. And also, I've never really done a year in review, but I know a lot of people say that it's really good to do. So what I'm going to do is I really like GoodNotes, and I go on my iPad. You're definitely not going to be able to see it because of the glare, but I kind of just it says 2026 goals, and then I just take like a blank sheet of paper like this, and I kind of go in and write. But I'm going to start with writing 2025 year in review. So I'm going to start off with what was good this year. I accomplished a lot of things on my bucket list, like studying abroad and traveling to places like Spain and France. Obviously I was in Ireland, so just all of that was probably like the highlight of my year, so studying abroad. Along with that, I think I did a really good job of taking my visions and not just visualizing them and thinking about them, but putting a plan into action. An example of that is like, I really wanted to post more on YouTube. When I first posted in 2024, I didn't want this to just be like a one time I posted a couple videos in December. I wanted to keep it going. And now that I created that pattern and that cycle, I'm gonna keep going forward with it. So I'm really glad that I created that action plan and put it into motion, I guess. Kind of alongside that, I think I did a really good job this year of taking risks. This summer I did a pageant, and that was really, really fun. But I was really scared to do it, and I think I was really close to not doing it just because I was so scared. And I mean, I did them when I was little, but it had been something I hadn't done for so long. It was kind of putting myself out there, but I did it, and I'm so glad I did. So I think taking risks and it kind of made me realize that they do pay off and to continue doing that in the new year. Now I'm going to go into section of, I'm not necessarily going to say bad, but like needs work or needs improvement. One thing I think I still want to improve on, not being so embarrassed all the time. I feel like, especially when I was younger, like in middle school, high school, like anything I would do, I was just like, oh my god, this is embarrassing. Are people thinking of me this way? Like, I feel like I've come to terms with the fact that like someone's always gonna find something you do embarrassing, so if it's something you want to do, like who cares? And especially in like public situations, I feel like, oh my god, did I just do this? This is awkward, embarrassing. Like literally no one's paying attention. I'm the only one paying attention. No one cares. Not caring what others think, especially when it comes to posting things, like not even on YouTube but on TikTok, on Instagram, and like just always there's always like this in my head, oh, what are people gonna think about this? What are people gonna say? And like not letting others' opinions of you kind of guide how you think of yourself and what you do in your life. And another one that I think will just always be something I can work on is just speaking more positively. Now going into the 2026 goals that I have. So, there's a lot. Okay, so one of them is definitely to reach 500 subscribers, hopefully before the end of the year, maybe like by midway through the year. And I'm kind of someone who like, with their goal setting will literally be so unrealistic, like no one else is seeing, well, I'm sharing this with you, but no one else is seeing this usually, and like if I could put like become a billionaire, like I don't care, like put whatever you want, be as crazy as you can be. Alright, so another one is I really want to just be more consistent with posting, not only on YouTube, but on TikTok and Instagram, like all social media. I'm always just gonna put, I feel like traveling, like I always do that every year, even though like this year was like a big traveling year for me, which it made me realize how much like I love traveling and how much more I want to do. But even if it's just like going to another state, anything like that. Alright, so now that I have a quick little rundown of some goals and things, you can literally see my plant and my phone and the candle in my window, but I don't know if you can see this, but like once I have that, I'll always go in and add more, but just for the purpose of this video, that was some year in review and goal settings that I think are really good just to get your mind thinking about what you want to accomplish for next year, and just looking at the positives this year, how much you grew, how much you accomplished, and just it kind of just makes me get excited for the next year. So I love doing these types of things. Okay, so next is one of my favorites, which is creating a vision board, and not only creating a vision board, but an action plan for how you're going to make the visions that you put on your board come to life. So I will be using, and I always use Pinterest. I literally love Pinterest. It's like my favorite social media app. I could spend hours scrolling on Pinterest. My go-to is always just to make a Pinterest board, and I go through all different aspects. So like things that are like coming up that I know are gonna happen. So like I put like this like grad cap and it says like 4.0 GPA on it. I'll always do like fun quotes too that like fit kind of the vibe that I'm going for. So like this one says, I will only get prettier and richer. And then I'll go into categories. So I had like the 4.0 GPA, so that's like under school. I'll categorize school things, and I'll do like future career goals. I'll do quotes, and then I'll do more like personal, like my style, anything that I want to work on, like my hair. I really want to work on getting better at like my curly hair routine, so I have some pictures of girls who have like similar hair types like me, girls that like look similar to me, to get ideas of like makeup, fashion, anything like friendships, relationships, stuff like that. So I'll kind of categorize things like that, and I will scroll literally for hours on Pinterest, and then I'll kind of get like a little like, I guess, crazy or unrealistic with it. Like there's like this closet image with like a bunch of like shoes and name brand bags, stuff like that, and I'll kind of just add that on there for fun. I mean, vision boards are honestly just really fun, but taking it to the next step isn't just creating like a fun little pretty board, it's creating an action plan for it. So the vision board's kind of where I get crazy. I put a ton of things that I think are fun and pretty and cute, and that just like bring me joy and remind me of my goals when I look at them. But then creating the action plan is kind of setting a more realistic, okay, well, how am I going to get this? Okay, so for creating an action plan, there's really a lot of ways you can go about it. I usually use like a Google spreadsheet, and I kind of go in and just write 2026 action plan at the top. Under that, I'll write goal. For a goal, I'll start with like the 500 subscribers. And you can make this as in-depth as you want it to be. It's really up to you how you want to set it up and what you think will actually work best for you. So now is the specific plans and actions that I'm going to take to get to that point. Action 1 is to be, I want to be posting at least once a week. The second one is to be actively coming up each week with trending ideas, content. And then for the third one, I want to be creating really strong visuals like thumbnails and a really strong like aesthetic and brand for myself. So that's just kind of a quick overview of that, but you can also go under, like I have action 1, 2, and 3, and I have that goal or what I'm gonna follow through. And you can even go under that and say even more specific, like for the branding and visuals, I wanted to do like, okay, these are the 2 fonts I'm gonna use, this is the colors, this is the things that I wanna do for vlogs, for more talking videos. So you can get really specific under that. Just for the sake of the video, that's a quick overview of how I set things up. Alright, so I know that was kind of a lot of talking and I feel like my thoughts were kind of all over the place. 2026 is coming up. I'm super excited. Best year yet. I mean, we'll see how it goes. But I kind of love this idea of starting over, and I'm super excited for more content, more videos, more posting, all of that stuff. I hope you guys are excited for 2026 as well. Comment down below anything that you're excited for 2026 or a goal you have. That is all I have for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!